What is up, guys? Today I'm checking out a W205 C63S from my buddy Brenden in Arizona. He's looking to buy one of these soon. This car seems pretty nicely spec'd out as well, so looking forward to checking it out. There's the car right there. All over the time you want it?
Just little stuff like the driver assist package.
Yeah.
Like presets.
Gotta say, definitely not the biggest fan of these wheels. Not my first choice on the 205.
And then reset it, and it's fine. And I did it like 2-3 times.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I
small
actually
little
brought all
things.
the maintenance paper.
You really can't see here, but the rear brake pads are absolutely toast in this car.
27,000.
Has there been any work over here since you've owned it at all? Like any sort of damage?
No, I actually didn't do anything.
In the video, you can kind of see it, although it was a lot more obvious in person. But there was quite a difference in the kind of the dullness of the panel. It was a lot more dull in the rear quarter compared to the rest of the car and the other side, so it was clearly repainted at some point. Whether or not there was serious damage, couldn't really tell. I don't think there was. Nothing on Carfax or anything like that, but it looked like there was something that was done there at some point.
It's kind of like that when I bought the car, but this.
Overall, the car's pretty clean. I mean, some minor cosmetic things here and there. Could definitely use a paint correction. You can kind of see in the light. You can see the swirls and stuff like that. But yeah, not awful. Just some small things, some curb rash there too. Yeah.
Kind of rare because I didn't go in for brown, but I went in for a brand new car and they tried to sell me this one. So I was like, oh, okay, actually, and the price and the brand new one. For a 6-year-old car, this interior is definitely pretty clean. Only thing I could say was a little bit of wear on the steering wheel. Alcantara could use definitely some sprucing up. But other than that, it wasn't too bad at all. Love the bucket seats; it was awesome. Kind of wish I had those in the 204. But yeah, moving on. Sure. 2 model years later, I took 2017.
It would have been better of a day to drive.
Yeah.
Totally random side note, this car has the diff rectifier. You can see those little fins below the differential right there. Essentially what that does is it cools the diff fluid. It's really good for track use and stuff like that.
Yeah, you're right. Because when I test drove the car, a brand new one,
Was never huge into brown cars before, but this paintwork is just stunning. I mean, could use some clearing up as I said earlier, but the color itself is beautiful. Of course, yeah. So there's the M177. Obviously not much to see with all the plastic covers and stuff like that, but So guys, took the car for a drive. It drives fantastically. The car has 33,000 miles. It was 2015, so it's actually the same year as my W204, but there's a little overlap between the 204 coupes and the 205 sedans. So the car drove beautifully. I took on the freeway, did a little bit of a pull. Definitely quieter than my W204, but still a very nice car, very planted. The owner's a really nice guy. He had an M4 before this. He said he liked this car a lot more than the M4. But, he said this car has the sports seats, the little bucket seats, and he said a little bit too uncomfortable for longer drives, but he didn't mind them. But it was more his wife and his daughter didn't really like it, so it was time for him to get in the car. But yeah, car checks out. Hopefully this is the one. Sadly, the brown car did not work out, but Brenden got this black car from San Diego instead with the better wheels in silver. Looks awesome, I think. Brenden, please do not sell this car too soon. This man, he'll buy a car and then sell it in 2 months. So please don't do that. He's had like 3 cars since last year. In fact, this might be his 4th. So yeah.